Hello, hello, hello to all of my beautiful, logical, loving Libras. Welcome back to Miserable Millennials. It is your girl, Miss Millie, your favorite tarot reader from the city. Happy Virgo season, my lovely Libras out there. Your season is just right around the corner. Happy blue moon, super full moon in Pisces. This moon energy is going to be lingering for another 3 to 5 days. So this is a very good time to reflect on all that has happened to you and actually let it go. I do want to let you know that the Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and it is known as the most mature. So it is a really good time to do self-reflection on all the things that you have overcome. It's an opportunity to connect within your intuition. This new moon, full moon, blue moon is really intensifying the energy around us, and it's challenging you. It's really challenging you to reflect on what has happened to you and do the work to actually release it. So tap into your emotions, like really sink in deeply with yourself and in the why of it all. But anyways, I digress. Today's messages are going to be for my Libra sun. For my Libra sun, moon, Venus, and or rising placements. Cross watchers, you are always welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing a general reading on what changes you can expect. Remember, this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I just encourage you to take what applies and flip and switch roles as messages come in. And of course, as more cards come out, the readings can shift. We're going to jump right into it and let's see what messages come out for you. Most High, Ancestors, Spirit Team, and Guides, show me very clearly a card for now and a card for going forward for the Libra. Show me very clearly a card for now and a card for going forward for the Libra. Show me a card for now, please, and a card for going forward. Ooh! You have this full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Some of you guys may be very close to the cusp, but also Virgo season is a good time for you to really start to understand that you do not need to overgive ever to receive love. You're good enough with what you have and what you do. Find balance between being humble and being cocky. Do not overgive, do not overcompensate, but most importantly, don't be picky. Only when you worry, you only attract in that vibration. So try to stop worrying and try to stop second guessing yourself. This is what's happening right now. Spirit wants to remind you that you are good enough, that you are doing enough. Don't devalue yourself if things are not going in the way that you planned. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, but some of you guys may be feeling very emotional during this Virgo season as well, and doubting your self-worth, doubting what you do and who you are. Let's see a card for moving forward though. Show me a card for moving forward for the Libra. Show me a card. Thank you. We have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. I love this for you, my lovely Libra. Bottom of the deck, a new start is coming. So some of you guys have a new start coming your way. But moving forward, that new start is going to start coming your way as you immerse yourself into communicating clearly. Remember, the Gemini, although they get a bad rep, they do communicate with others on how they feel. They do not hold back. Sometimes it can come across as really harsh. Sometimes it can come across as really loving. But at the end of the day, it still comes. So speak your truth and understand that when you speak your truth, these words do have consequences. If you are trying to attract love, this is a good time for you to be very flirtatious and communicate with others. Be more flirtatious around love because people do like you. Another message of you not being very superficial, of you not being very nitpicky and not taking things so seriously. Communication is key. So communicate the things that you want with others moving forward. Once you realize that you are enough and that you bring what you need to the table and to every and energy that you are around, the more that you'll be willing to communicate and open up that throat chakra. So sometimes you may be holding back on what you want to say because you don't feel in a safe space. But understand that that's not a reflection of you. That sometimes you do need to be open to being in uncomfortable places, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be yourself in those spaces. I am going to pull up another oracle card to show me what's happening now and what can happen going forward. A card for now and a card for going forward for the Libra spirit. Show me a card for now and a card for going forward for the Libra. Spirit, Most High, Ancestor, Spirit, Team, and Guides, show me very clearly a card for now and a card for going forward for the Libra. A card for now, we have Unbecoming Everything I'm Not. You know what's funny? Very similar to the Virgo energy. If you have Virgo placements anywhere in your chart, I do suggest you check that out. But Virgo did get this card as well. Unbecoming Everything I Am Not. So this is you really changing the way that you think about yourself. It says, I'm not changing for anyone or anyone. I'm celebrating pure authenticity and unbecoming everything I'm not. This is you really allowing yourself to be who you are authentically. If you have negative ideas about yourself, it's about you really letting that go, because that energy is really toxic. That energy is really negative. Make sure you have positive affirmations everywhere for yourself around the house, or practice saying positive affirmations to yourself. Because when you're aiming to please other people, you kind of start to compare yourself to them. So appreciate who you are, where you are, and what you are, and the values that you stand up for, because being different from other people is a great thing. You are ascending. So right now, there's a big message that, yes, you are good enough, and you don't need to change to please other people. If people do not see the value that you bring to the table, maybe they're not meant to sit and eat with you. Let's get a card for the future. I'm also seeing quieting my ego. So a lot of you guys are doing shadow work. A lot of you guys are silencing your ego and not letting your ego take control of your life by allowing you to feel negative and attract negativity. Show me a card for going forward for the Libra. Show me a card for going forward for the Libra spirit. What is a card for going forward for the Libra? Show me a card for the Libra going forward, please. Thank you. Letting go. Beautiful. I love this energy. We do have the number 2 that just came out, and this is High Priestess energy, not concerning yourself with other people's opinions and being very to yourself, a little bit on the secretive side, but in a good way. It says, now is the time to let go of everything that no longer serves me. This is you being kind of naked, for lack of better words, naked, and appreciating who you are. So moving forward, I'm seeing that you're communicating with yourself and others on what you need to let go of, and the things that no longer serve you, you're shedding that. You're shedding that because you're growing outside of that. You are ready to rise up. You're ready to look and communicate up very clearly on the things that have been triggering you, the things that trigger negativity inside of you, that hold you back from living a very fulfilled life and also being happy. Letting go is one of the biggest favors that you can do for yourself, and the best thing that you can do for yourself is communicating yourself very clearly on what it is that you need to let go of. So do yourself that favor right now and start being very radical in the changes that you are going to be taking and have to take in order to let go. Your job right now is not to please anyone or everyone, nor do you owe anyone an explanation for anything. So if you have this feeling of pressure, of guilt, of being a people pleaser, that's not in your well-being, and that's not important. So really let it go. Really be focused on ascending into a higher place for your best good, highest good. All right, Libra, a new start is coming for you, and I'm feeling like the more that you communicate clearly with yourself on what it is that you need, the better you're going to start attracting. But it all starts with you appreciating yourself and knowing that you, my dear Libra, are good enough. Very, very good enough. All right, Libra, we're going to see what changes can you expect during this full moon, super moon, blue moon in Pisces. So many moons in this one combo. I love it. If the video is resonating with you so far, don't forget to like it. I'm seeing the star and the strength card. So yes, you are one of a kind, but it's going to take a lot of strength for you to really feel that and submerge yourself in that. All right. Let's get what changes can come Libra's way. Spirit, Most High, ancestors, spirit team, and guides, show me very clearly what changes can our Libra expect. What changes can our Libra expect? We have the devil that just came out. Okay, changes on you sabotaging your own behavior, being in codependent relationships, attaching yourself to toxic people. You are, listen, there's a big message of you letting go. There's an energy here of you being around people that are not for you, that you are allowing yourself to overgive to people that are just using you. And that's causing you a lot of chaos, a lot of imposed fears, a lot of fears. You are good enough. Unbecoming everything you're not. I'm seeing the death card at the bottom of the deck. Show me very clearly what changes can our Libra expect. What changes can our Libra expect? Nine of Swords that just came out. A lot of sword energy with this major arcana for the devil. Capricorn. Strength card, it came out. It wanted to show itself. Okay, bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. This is your energy overall, and behind that, the Tower. You really are becoming everything you are not, unbecoming everything you're not. You really are letting go. You are really being pushed to let it go and structure yourself and teach and learn a valuable lesson and take a leap of faith. There's so much going on at the bottom of the deck, but I really want to focus on what I have in front of me. And I want to show you how it all just goes so seamlessly with everything on the top. We have this energy here. You are good enough. Right below it, the devil. You're surrounding yourself with a lot of people right now who make you feel like crap. A lot of people that use you, that take your kindness for weakness, that manipulate you, that just use you for their best benefit. And that's starting to play tricks in your mind. That's starting to make you feel like you are now creating toxic patterns of thought, toxic patterns of behavior, toxic self-sabotaging behaviors that you are now feeling like they're a reflection of you and what you're manifesting. And this is big message of you are good enough. You do not need to overgive and devalue yourself for anyone. So if you are around someone who makes you feel chained, who makes you feel tied, who makes you feel stuck, big message on you finally communicating very clearly and pointing that sword towards them and saying, I'm cutting you off. I like that for you, but it's going to take a lot of you unbecoming everything you're not. Now we have these two energies that coexist together. You're being stuck in your own mind. Stuck in your own mind to the point where you're just unable to move forward. So you can expect this change of you finally changing, but not because you're changing for someone else. You're finally changing for yourself. You're finally going to take the blindfold off, because she has this blindfold on very loosely. She has these ropes tied around her very loosely. And this girl can just walk away from this self-imposed trap that she's in. You're in the process of that. You're in the process of walking away from the things that make you feel afraid, the things that make you feel stuck, and the things that make you feel fearful. There's a big energy here of you finally walking away from that, acknowledging your faults, acknowledging what you have allowed, and also shedding that, letting that go, because you're finally accepting you are good enough. I am good enough. Libra, you are. You're a very loving sign. You're a very caring sign. You're a very beautiful, nurturing sign. You want to make sure that everyone feels safe in a space, but don't lose yourself protecting other people, because now you're feeling devalued when people are not showing up in that same way for you. We're moving on to the next card of the change that you can expect. Communication is key. Nine of Swords. The more that you hold back with what you want to say, the more you're going to start feeling anxious, lost in your thoughts, depressed, overthinking, to the point where you're up at night tired. All you need to do is speak your truth. When you speak your truth and you express yourself, you're able to finally rest. So communication is key is a big reminder that the less that you communicate, the more anxious you're going to feel, the more restless you're going to feel, the more manic you're going to feel. But when you start to communicate with others, the more relaxed you're going to feel, the more gentle you're going to feel, the less despair you're going to feel. And you're close to that. You're very close to that. And you know what? Once you finally find the strength, it'll be so easy for you to let it go. There's a big message here at the end of you finding that inner strength, of letting go of that fear, of you moving forward with confidence and saying, I'm good. I'm good. My value is not tied to your words. My value is not tied to your expectation. My value is tied to how I see myself, how I show up for myself, and how I let go of the things that no longer serve me. You need to start taming the beast inside of you, and also using that same powerful voice to shut down the critics outside of you. Because it seems like you have a lot of critics. It seems like you have a lot of people. And right now you are shutting them out, and you are finally stepping into a more powerful version of you. A very confident version of you, a very logical version of you, a more balanced version of you, because you're tired of the critics. You're tired of being so critical on yourself, and you're tired of people being defensive, and that starts to project itself, and then you start to become defensive, and you're worthy of more. As soon as you start feeling that, you're going to shake the room. People are going to be like, who is this? Who am I speaking to? What's going on with you? You're changing. Yes, I am changing, because I'm no longer your puppet. You're no longer being here for people to abuse your kindness. And you're going to start structuring yourself, creating more plans for yourself, teaching yourself a lot more, learning from others a lot more. Like, wow, that person was a piece of crap, but I learned such a valuable lesson of what I can bring into the table and what I no longer want. So you're going to be shaking and breaking down patterns that no longer serve you, so that you can be stronger for yourself. You're really letting go here, my lovely Libra. Could be dealing with an Aries out there. Could be dealing with a Taurus out there. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn out there, another Leo out there, a Virgo, a Gemini. It does not have to be. These are general readings. But I am seeing that you are going to start taking a leap of faith. And once you start taking that leap of faith, you're going to have a lot of options that come your way. And you're going to be able to ask yourself, is this the cup that best benefits me? It's not, I don't want it. And that's because you're going to be starting to move in a more logical way. A new start is coming. A new day is coming for you. And I do love this energy, because it's not healthy for anyone to be overgiving to people that do not deserve it, especially to the people that do not deserve it. So we're going to get a final advice card for you. Remember that it all starts with you. So if you need to journal things down, if you need to write a plan for yourself out, if you need to make a pros and cons list, if you need to start getting therapy, start asking for help, talk to a friend, please start making a plan for yourself. If you need to go within and go for a drive and sit on your own and ask yourself, why do I allow this? Why do I feel this way? Why? Ask yourself all the whys. In order to get to a solution, write it down so that you can finally release that, let it go, break free from the chains, because you're breaking free. You are breaking free from all of this. Breaking free from the toxic people. You're breaking free from the fears that you're holding within. You're breaking free from the anxiousness, and you're finally feeling so strong. Look at how you let all of that go and finally step into your power. We end it with letting go and strength. I love this for you. I love this for you. And I'm sorry, I keep going on a tangent, but I'm just excited for your journey. Don't forget to like this video if this resonates, and if you claim this reading for yourself, if you're finally ready to be the best version of you. Because it's your time, you deserve it. Most High, Ancestor, Spirit Team, and guides, show me a final advice card for the Libra. Lord, take charge with authority. Do you see how that came out? That was meant for you. That was meant for you. Bottom of the deck, stand your ground. You need to shut all that shit down, Libra. Shut it down. It's not anyone's business what you want to do for yourself. You are doing it for you. And this is Emperor energy, big boss energy. You are the dictator of your life, and you're moving with so much logic, being bold in the decisions that you make for yourself. And if somebody doesn't like it, they can jump ship to another energy, because you're not taking it. And I love it. Take charge with authority. I'm here for it. Let's see what we have here for you. Message: don't be afraid to take charge of and use your voice. Be strong. And you have the strength card here that's right on top of it. It says here, sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. I have been saying that. People have been taking your kindness for weakness, and it's up to you to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and the might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you do not want to be in. You're tired of feeling like this. You're tired of feeling like anxious. You're tired of feeling afraid. You're tired of feeling overwhelmed. You're tired of it. You have been tired of it. And now you're standing up for yourself. It says here, you are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show that you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. I love this for you, Libra. Communication is key. So boss up, unbecome that fear and let go of that fear, because you are good enough to live the life that you want. And it's going to take a lot of strength on your part. It's going to take a lot of dedication on your part, but you're going to set yourself free from these people that are using you, from the people that are abusing you, and from the people that make you feel less than what you deserve. But Libra, these are the messages that I have here for you. Don't forget to like the video if anything resonates. And I wish you good luck on your journey. I am Miss Millie, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Libra. Good luck.